Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today we're going to have us a nice little a little treat. I normally been lately carnivore things. I've been showing you guys various carnivore recipes, but tomorrow my wife is working at her volunteer thing, and it's a bunch of sweet old ladies. Okay, I don't know, but anyway, so what I'm going to do is we're going to make them a banana poke cake. It's putting bananas in cake. So it's relatively simple, but it does taste really, really good. I made a bunch of these, so I figured I'd share this with you in case you have a birthday, a celebration, whatever. It's very simple. You're going to love it. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so like I said, this is a poke cake, so of course you need cake. I've already made it, and I started poking holes in it, and what I've been using is a wooden spoon, and you just take it and just poke holes in it. I give it a little twist, a little jiggle, and try to make the holes, open up a little more. But very simple. So I got about, by the time I get done, I guess I'll have maybe 30 holes. I don't know. But it's just so the pudding has a place to go when you pour it on there. You can make as many holes or as few holes as you like. Okay, so without that being done, right here we have bananas. We're going to peel some and cut them up. We have a bowl here that we're going to put our banana cream pudding mix in. I've got some whipped topping there, just great value brand Walmart, if you will. Got Walmart vanilla wafers. You can buy name brand of that. You can buy name brand of that. Here I have some heavy cream. I like using the heavy cream. I think it gives it a better texture. You can use milk. You can use half and half, whatever you like. And then here I have a mini food processor I'm going to use to grind up some of those wafers, and my mixer to mix up for the pudding. Okay, so first I like to mix up the pudding. I'm using the blender or the hand mixer, whatever. And in goes my pudding mix. And then I'm using 2.5 cups of heavy cream. Now, the original recipe I found was a while back, but anyway, it's from the Noble Pig. It's a food blog, and what they used was 3 cups. I found that to be a little too watery, so I do my 2.5. My wife tried making one time, and she only did 2. She thought it was too thick, so I guess you could say we came to a happy medium, and say 2.5 cups. And we just made one yesterday for my daughter, and she loved it. So. And this also came when we first started doing it. Was my wife's dad, Mr. Ed. He made a strawberry poke cake or cherry. I don't remember which one it was, but that's always been a hit. Every time he makes it, everybody loves it. So when I found this recipe, I thought, oh, this is going to be good, and it really, really is. It's very simple, few ingredients. So let's get to it. I think that might be good. We'll find out in a minute. One thing I didn't get was a silicone spatula to see. I checked the sides, make sure everything's good, and it looks like it is. And you want it to be kind of a little bit runny, but not crazy, not watery. Right? You want something that's going to be nice and pourable. Okay, so I think that does it for that. Slide this over there. Okay, so bring the cake over, and like I said, you got your holes in there. All you need to do is just pour your pudding mix over that. But anyhow, this is simple, and everybody loves it. They rave about it after. I'm like, oh, it's so simple. What are you guys, crazy? But It's something that anybody can do. Even your kids could do it. Everybody says that. I don't know if only kids can do it, but. And then here's where I tilt up and stuff, try to get some pudding up on top, because it does run down the sides. But you play with it, manipulate it just a little bit, and you'll cover everything just like it needs to be. And this stuff starts to set up, pretty quick, but not so quick that you can't play with it a little bit. Okay, that takes care of that portion of the program. So now what we're going to do, set this off to the side. I'm going to get a cutting board, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already hacked up one banana. You can cut them on a bias like I did here, or you can just cut them straight across. And you want to try to get these between a layer of the pudding, and when you put your whipped cream topping on the top, make sure that the reason that I've been doing it like that is so that the bananas don't oxidize so quick. Oxidize means like turning brown. So let me slide this over this way for mine. Okay, we'll slide this over here, just so you guys can see it. And then we just take the bananas. Now you can put as many or as few bananas as you like on here. I just place them in there. It usually takes 2 bananas, sometimes 2 plus. It just depends how I cut them or how nice the bananas are. And you just go to town. Now you notice they're not all perfect cuts, so it doesn't matter, because when you cover it with the whipped cream, you just fill in the blank. It'll cover it up. You just put a little more, a little less. It'll be nice. You can mound it up. You can make little peaks on it. How much whipped cream you like. You like a lot of whipped cream? Put a lot of whipped cream. But I usually just put this underneath. I've never did it with the banana on top. So I've never had anybody complain, so I guess it's good the way I'm doing it. But we'll just dress this up here like so. Okay, there you have it. Let me rinse my hand real quick. Now I do have a few little bit of leftover wafer crumbs here from the other day. Yesterday, I guess it was. I made it early yesterday morning, so everything will be right. Okay, so what I like to do with this is just give it a little sprinkle. I'm going to make some more of this in a minute. I'm just trying to use up what I had yesterday. But just sprinkle a little bit here and there. Just get like a little dusting, I guess you'd say. Nothing big. Again, it's all up to you. You're making it. And I usually grind up, I don't know, 3 or 4, sometimes 5 crackers. I get carried away with myself. I say, I don't know if that'll be enough, but then it turns out it's more than enough. Never had it less. Okay, so there we have that. I'll slide this away. Okay, so we're just going to mix a few of these today. Usually I do 5 or 6 today. I'm only going to do about 6 again. I don't know. I don't count. Probably made too much, but that's okay. Because I've already used some. I've already did what I showed you from yesterday. That normally would come out of this batch. Oh, tight. I've had this little puppy a long time. It works good. Okay, so we're just going to grind these up real quick. Let me stop and then take a look at it. A little more. Still got big chunks in there. Now you can have it chunky if you like. I just like a little crumb. I don't want to. Okay, that should be good. and it is for the most part. Okay, so we got that done. Now, move this out of the way. Oh, you guys, move over. Now for the fun stuff. We're going to take our whipped cream. Oh, you guys in for a treat or what? Let me rinse this off here. Hold on. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just take some blobs of whipped cream out of here, which we already know this isn't going to be enough. This was left over. I didn't put as much as I normally do on the cake yesterday. Let me open up the next container. Okay, I know how much I'm going to put on here, so this whole one's going on. For those of you that like the whipped cream, you're in luck. This recipe's made for you. Okay, then what I like to do, I forgot my other thing. I like to use the icing knife or whatever you call it, because it's offset. And I just start smoothing this out the best that I can. And you know, like I said, you're gonna run into the bananas. Some of them are gonna be puffed up and out of control, so you still want a nice layer of whipped cream on it. I don't care. But just keep working it. And if you need more, I'm gonna probably put more on here. I don't think I'll be able to get away with just this much. And we just keep smoothing it out and smoothing it out. Okay, we're gonna put some more on. Let me open up the container. Okay, so put a little bit more on there. Jeez, I don't know. A few times I've made it, I really heaped it up, and everybody loved it, but I don't want to go crazy with this. So my daughter and her spousal unit are probably going to love it. They're not going to share with nobody. I know. They love it. So anyway, I'd like to thank Penny's dad, Mr. Ed, for giving us the inspiration for this because of his poke cake from way back when. It's always been a hit. This is why I looked this up. When I saw the words poke cake, I said, I got to look at it. I got to see it. And then I said, we're going to try it. So Mr. Ed, here's to you. You can have the first bite. I'll get one more little scoop out of here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to ask my wife, what the heck am I going to do with this leftover? And I think the ladies will very much enjoy this for tomorrow. This will hold up a few days in the refrigerator by far. I know that, but that's if it makes it that long. Most of the time when we make it in one day, it's gone. I don't make it much anymore because, like I said, we're on the carnivore thing. So, okay, so the next step is I'll take some of the grinds that I made and just scatter them about on top. And you'll notice this is not real fine, not real chunky either, but it's there. So. And then we'll just take some vanilla wafers, or whatever you call them. I used to love these things when I was younger. Vanilla wafers, whatever they call them. I used to love those things. Anyway, then you just put them in. You can partially stand them on an angle. You can put them flat, do whatever you like. But I put this as the last topping. And That'll be it. Now you can, if you somebody's birthday, you could probably write their name on the top of here. I don't know. I never went that far. I know the sweet ladies where my wife does her volunteering, they're going to love this. So I got it a little thicker here than over here, but sure, someone will pick it out because they don't like that much whipped cream, so they can have one end and the other people can have the other side. Okay, so here you have it. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, guys, there you have it. The finished product of the banana pudding poke cake. So, if you like the recipe, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you like it, try it, and leave us a comment below. This is Mr. Dan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day.